Yo, what's going on, people? So, the full Ember Rise reveal just finished. If you missed that, then I got you covered. There's a lot of stuff to talk about, but for this video, I'm talking about the new operators and their gadgets. But before we hop into that, just letting you know the test server is actually going to be going live tomorrow. That is August the 19th, so make sure you download it so you can try out the new operators. So, starting with the new attacker, this is Amaru, and she's pretty much everything that I hope she would be. She's basically a Pathfinder from Apex Legends. So her gadget is called the Gyro Hook, and basically this is a much faster way to traverse the map. You can rappel up the side of buildings, or you can actually rappel through windows. If they're actually barricaded, this is going to automatically break them down before it propels you through them. And this is a lot faster than rappelling. I think they said she moves at 7.5 meters per second. So yeah, you're going to be zipping through windows in literal seconds. This is probably going to be pretty good for rushing. She can use her gadget 3 times, but there's a cooldown after every use. Now, when it comes to going inside of the actual buildings, she can only use this to get up hatches, which is what I wanted. So, yes, we finally have a way to get back up hatches and skylights now, so, you can no longer be trapped in the bathroom on coastline. In terms of counters, Castle is actually going to be the first counter for somebody. She can't break down his barricades, so if the enemy team likes using Amaru a lot, then you can just bring a Castle to stop her. Any trap operators are also going to be a pretty big counter, because she can't do anything while she's repelling in, so she's pretty much going to land on any frost traps or go straight through any Capcan traps. And lastly, noise. So if a barricade is up, like I said, it automatically breaks it down. Everyone is going to hear that, and she can't pull up her weapon until she's landed and puts down her gadget. So this kind of leaves her vulnerable for a couple seconds. So they said it's best to have other operators on your team that's going to distract the defenders before, so like a Dokubi call or a line scan, something like that. In terms of her loadout, she actually kind of has recycled weapons. Yes, I know no one's going to be happy about this, but she's going to have the G8A1, which is IQ's LMG, and they've actually allowed you to add the angled foregrip on it now, so she can bring it up a lot faster. This is to help with when you're landing, because like I said, it takes a couple seconds for her to put down her gadget and pick up the gun, so this helps with that. Her second primary is going to be Supernova. They've actually allowed you to put a suppressor on it now, so you can have a more quiet approach. For secondary weapons, it's going to be the SMG-11 and the ITA-12S, so Jackal and Mira's secondary shotguns. And she also has breach charges and claymores. So yeah, overall, I'm pretty excited to try her out. Now, when I said she's literally everything that I hope she was, I mean, I made a tweet yesterday and I said, I hope that this grapple hook allows us to go through windows so hard that we can actually knock down defenders if they're on the other side, and you can do just that. It's actually going to count as a melee kill if you swing through a window and actually hit the defender standing there. Might not happen too often, but if it does, it's probably going to be very satisfying. Moving over to the defender, so this is Goyo, and his gadget is called the Vulcan Shield. Basically, it's kind of like mind games. So his shield actually looks like the new deployable shields that are coming in this season, with the mirror slits all down the sides, but he can attach like his explosive gadget behind it, and this is kind of like a deterrent gadget. You shoot it and it explodes and the entire area is just set on fire, and you have to wait until the fire goes out if the attackers want to push forward. So yeah, you can kind of use this like a smoke gas canister to just kill time and stop the attackers from pushing through. It has to be shot, it's not proximity like I thought it was. He has 3 of these Vulcan shields, but I'm calling it no. I can see him being nerfed, and they're going to bring it down to 2 just because they don't want so many deployable shields on the map at the same time. Now, in terms of counters, it's basically going to be explosives, because there's a gas canister at the bottom of the gadget. So using Ash's breaching rounds, Zophia's impact, or even using frags from Buck or Sledge is going to set this off. Or you can actually use Sledge's hammer to destroy this, but you're going to take some damage from it. And also bullets. So this is kind of like a double-edged sword, like Mira's windows. This can be shot by anyone, so the attackers can actually end up shooting this and turning this against the defenders. So going a floor above or below and using Buck or Sledge to knock out the floorboards and then shoot this Yeah, that's pretty much the thing to do. So attackers are actually gonna have to be droning out a lot of these shields to make sure it's a Vulcan shield and not a deployable shield, because they all look the same. I think that's probably going to be the meta for this season. Just, you know, as soon as you see a shield, don't even take the chance, just destroy it on sight. In terms of his loadout, he's going to have the Vector 45 that Mira has, the TCSG-12, which is Kaid's DMR shotgun. You can still put the ACOG on it, so you can pretty much anchor or roam with this type of loadout if you want. He's going to have one secondary, the P229, which is the SAS pistol, and he can either have impacts or C4. So yeah, more recycled weapons, but I think they're doing this so the weapons are kind of shared between operators, because Mira is the only one that has that weapon. So now if you like that weapon, you can now choose between these two operators. So, you know, glass kind of half full type of thing. So I'm really excited to try out these two new operators. I think they're definitely going to change the way that we play Siege this season. In terms of Amaru, when it comes to hatches, you know, first instinct is normally just blow a hatch so you have a rotation hole, but now she's in the game, you're going to wonder if to reinforce it or not. Which is also another good pair up, because we can now bring Hibana to actually destroy the hatches from below, and then Amaru can, you know, get up there. So maybe we might be starting to have to bandit trick hatches to stop Hibana from blowing them open. And in terms of Goyo and his Vulcan shields, Mute and Mozzie are probably going to be a really good team up for him, stopping the attackers from using drones to see if the shield is the regular one or if it's one of these trick shields. So yeah, this seems like a lot of fun, so I'm looking forward to this new season. Again, test server goes live tomorrow, that is 19th, but that's going to be it for this video. If you found this helpful, please leave a like, share it around, comment down below what are your thoughts on these new gadgets and operators, and subscribe for more Rainbow Six Siege content. I have a lot of videos coming out after this one, so make sure you subscribe and stick around for that. But thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.